Alright everyone, you can guess from the little picture at the start there, we are on about the Carabao Cup final. Yes, the big game is coming up, though it's going to be interesting because we do have injuries. Let's have a look, see if we can find out who will be missing. Let's have a look. The Echo have apparently got an injury list confirmed for the final. So let's see what they have. Well, we know Trent is out for us, as is Connor Bradley, Joe Gomez and Tyler Morton, but I didn't expect Tyler Morton to be playing anyway. Newcastle are going to be without Sven Botman, Lewis Hall, Jamal Lascelles with injury, and Anthony Gordon is suspended. Now, one thing I want to check I want to see if there's anything on Isak, because there's been two articles come up in the northeast. Let's have a look. This is from Geordie Boot Boys. For those of you watching that don't know the UK very well, Geordie is a terminology from those from Newcastle, the Toon. I used to live near the city. I know a bit about the area. Now I can't. Excuse the clicking in the background. I'm just trying to move my mouse pad down here. Yes, I was saying, yeah, I know the area well. I went to school with loads of Newcastle fans. So, this article is Alexander Isak confirms injury later, says Newcastle United prepare for the Carabao Cup final. It's by Jonathan Gorry, and it was written Saturday the 15th of March, about 1:15. It tells us that he's got good record against her. 3 goals in 5 games. But he wasn't there at Anfield. And he came off against Brighton in the FA Cup. He said it much was made about his fitness, allaying any fears about a knock or niggle while reporting only tightness in one of his muscles recently. He said, I feel good. It's probably been a bit more dramatic than it's been. I haven't been injured, I've just got a little bit of tightness, which can be normal when you play a lot of games. But yeah, I feel good and I'm really excited for the game. So it looks like Isak will be playing. And is this the Shields Gazette? Said something as well. Let's have a look. If you bear with me. I've just seen something on Shields Gazette. Oh God, adverts. I hate that. Have a look. There we go. Finally managed to actually get to the link on the... Oh, there's another advert. So what it said, Alexander Isak drops a dramatic 49-word injury claim. So I'm just wondering if that's exactly what I've just read. Yeah, it is. I mean, this is another local to region publication. I mean, this was written by Dominic Skur, and he's a senior Newcastle United reporter. I mean, the Shields Gazette for like South Shields, which is South Tyneside. I know the area very well. I used to live like 10 minutes from South Shields, so I know the Shields Gazette. But it was just really hard to navigate the blooming website. So it does look as though Isak is going to be fit. So let's round up their injuries. We're missing Bradley, Gomez and Trent for injury for the final, because I don't think Tyler Morton would have been in the squad. But he's injured anyway, and we've done Botman, Lascelles, and I've just forgotten who the other Newcastle injury was. I've just completely forgotten the Newcastle injury and I've just read it out. Sven Botman, Jamal Lascelles, and Lewis Hall, that was it, and Anthony Gordon suspended after his hands to the face of Van Heck in the cup tie. But focusing on us, where do we think we are fallible? Where do we think we have problems? The right hand side of the defence, the right back spot, is a concern. We won't have Anthony Gordon against us, but I think the next possible option would be Harvey Barnes. And I wouldn't like to assume he's going to do nothing. He's still a good player. But who would play at right back? We've seen reports that Curtis Jones could be deployed there. Now I believe he's been deployed there by Klopp before. Quansah came on against PSG when Trent went off. And we've also got Endo. Thing is, Endo won't have the pace. It's going to be interesting because we've got no other option there. Who do we think will play? That's a question. I'm confident either way of who we've got in goal, either Allison or Kelleher. And last year, I believe, was it Kelleher played in the final? I can't remember. But I know when we beat them on penalties, Chelsea, I think 2 years prior, it was Kelleher. Was it penalties or was that the FA Cup? One of them was penalties, and Kelleher played and scored, I think, in sudden death. But I think either I've got the big match experience for a final, either are very capable goalkeepers. We've got a brilliant goalkeeper in Kelleher, absolutely outstanding goalkeeper. The only problem is he's got probably the best in the world ahead of him. I expect Robbo to start. No. Actually, maybe not, because he played against PSG, didn't he? So we'll look at the PSG team, because that might have an impact on who plays. Tuesday lineups. Robbo played the full 2 hours. So I think Simigas will be in. The centre of the fence is going to be Virgil van Dijk, and I'm hoping Konate will be back. If not, we're going to see Endo or Kwanzaa at centre back and the other one at right back. Midfield. If Konate's fit, I've got a feeling Endo will play. I think Curtis Jones will play. And I think Szoboszlai will play. I've got a feeling he might rest Grav. And I might rest Maka. Have them on the bench. Yes, it's a final. Yes, we want our strongest team. But Maka and Grav literally played. Let's have a look. Ryan Gravenberch didn't come off, didn't get subbed, I don't think. No, he played the full 90 minutes in extra time. Maka played 90 minutes. Dormox also played 105. It's a tough one. Konate came off for Endo, so Endo probably filled in at centre back and Kwanzaa at right back. But I think it's going to be Dom, because he's got a high energy work rate levels, and he's probably more so than Maka. I think Endo will play, and I think Curtis Jones, though we could see Elliott instead of Jones. Up front, I think Nunez will start. He's had some good games against Newcastle. Mo will start, he won't be dropped. And I've got a feeling Diaz will start and come off for Gakpo just to get him some more minutes. As to how confident I am on the game, well, by the time you get this upload, because I'm recording it late, yes, it's 3 o'clock and I'm still recording, it'll be about noon before this video goes live, because I'm going to schedule it for about noon, so we'll be about 4.5 hours from kickoff. And my thoughts now may change when I get up in the morning, but my thoughts now, I think it's going to be a tight game. I think it's going to be a cagey game. It's a final. I don't think it's going to be one-sided. I don't think there's going to be many goals in this one, funnily enough. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game like some of the 4-3s we've seen over the years, and we saw 3-3 at St James's Park. If we score first, I think we'll win it. But my worry is, if Konate's fit, I think we will stand a chance. If Konate is not fit and we have to play Endo and Kwanzaa out of their natural positions, I think Newcastle will probably get a very good chance of getting it, just with the quality of player Isak is. I don't think Endo is capable of standing up to Isak's mainly due to the fact Isak is a lot quicker. I don't know. It's going to be a tough one. I think till we see the teams, it's going to be really hard to predict. If it had been the team that took to the pitch against PSG, I'd be more confident, I think. But just those injuries just give me a bit of nagging uncertainty. But on paper, I think we've got enough to win it. We'd have enough to win it by a couple of goals on paper, I would say. Problem is, football isn't played on paper, it's played on a pitch. You factor in emotions, you factor in crowd, you can factor in the weather, you can factor in the occasion, the pressure, the environment, how you slept the night before. I mean, some players, can get a bit tired, don't sleep well, and that condition can affect their performance or hinder your performance. I'm just unsure about which way this game's going to go. But there's the preview for the final. What are your thoughts and comments on the game? Who do you think's going to play? Who do you think's going to win? What do you think the score will be? I'd love to hear all your views on this match. Alright? Take care. Have a good one. Sorry, I'm just getting late and I'm getting tired. But yeah, cup final day. We had 4 trophies, we're now at 2. Let's make tomorrow the first of 2, eh? Alright, good night guys. Catch you later.